Well, howdy, y'all. This is the weekly tarot. I'm a couple of days behind because of power shortages, blinking lights, migraines. So I apologize. So, if you have not been with us before, what I'm going to do is I pull 3 cards for each one of the astrological signs for the week. Now keep in mind before we even start, Mercury is retrograde. So if a lot of things have been kind of screwing up for you, as they have for me, that's what I'm blaming. Now, it just could be operator error, but I'm going to blame Mercury because, you know, I can. All right, pull that a little closer. All right, now. All right, so we're going to start with Aries. I'm going to write them down so that I can put them on the website or on the actually Facebook page for Goddess and the Moon. All right, so I'm using the Dark Mansions Tarot. It is independent publisher in Poland, and they are lovely cards, and I love them. So the first card is the 7 of Wands, and you felt like, so Aries, if you have felt like you've been like, just fighting battles, that you've been outmanned and outgunned, it's reversed. Tonight, this week, it is reversed, so it's going to look a little better for you. And you also get the Ace of Swords. So new stuff, new energy, cutting through all the BS, right? And finally, you have the 6 of Pentacles. We love the 6 of Pentacles because it means that there's enough money to meet your needs, some left over to do some really good things if you want to, and be charitable and help your friends and neighbors. All right, so losing my coat and I'm freezing. I don't know why. It's been hot as hell for the last week, but tonight it rained today, it stormed, and it's a little chilly in my house, so I'll kick the air conditioner back a little bit. All right, let's look at Taurus. Sign of the Bull for you who are keeping up. Hopefully you know your birthday, you know your astrological. If you don't, go look it up. Now, see what's going on with you, Taurus. Oh my, so you have a Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is a young man who's very dynamic. He's outgoing, he's funny, he has usually a kind of warped sense of humor, very sarcastic. So people either like him or they don't, but he's a cut to the chase kind of guy. He knows what's going to happen next, and he makes plans, since he seems to be able to see a little bit ahead, which he does. So either, I don't know if it's you or not. I don't think so. He's not an earth sign. Okay, so I want you to watch your back this week, Taurus. 7 of Swords. Somebody is out to cause you damage. So play your cards close to the vest, right? Be careful who you talk to. You've also got a 10 of Wands tonight for this week. 10 of Wands is all about carrying burdens that are heavy. And I feel like in this case, you're carrying burdens that are not yours. You're worried about somebody else, what they're doing, what's going on with them. I want you to remember, you cannot make other people do what they should do. People are going to do what they want to do, no matter what. So, put some of that down, please. It's too heavy for you to carry, babies. All right, Geminis. Usually I do this on Facebook Live, but I'm in Facebook jail right now, so we're just going to have to do it this way. Gemini. Gemini is always, it's a very, it's two-sided. It's the twins, and there's, sometimes they're hard to understand or get along with now. But you've got the 4 of Pentacles. There you go. 4 of Pentacles is about, don't be so worried about money. Don't hold it so tight. You know what happens when you squeeze something really tight? It slips through your fingers, doesn't it? Okay. Just keep saying you have enough money, you have enough money, you have enough money. Now, I feel like this week, you're going to feel outmanned and outgunned, but it's going to go away pretty quickly. It's going to rapidly, decrease, and you're going to feel like you can breathe again. All right. So, then you have the Page of Wands. So, the Page of Wands, someone has something good to say to you. This is about work. in your position. So that's not too bad. Never happy to see the Nine of Wands, but I'm happy to see it reversed. So whatever kind of conflict you feel like you're going through right now, it will be short-lived. And you just need to get through it. And again, I'm losing my jacket. So, all right. Next is Cancer, which is right now. Yeah, little Cancers. So my husband's birthday is the 14th, and he's a Cancer. He's a very typical Cancer. He worries about hearth and home and taking care of family, but they also can be a little withdrawn. They're like the little crab. They can climb in their shell when their feelings are hurt or things aren't going their way. So you have to kind of pull them out. All right, so you got Judgment. So this is rising from the ashes. So whatever has been going on, it gets better from here. It turns around. You rise from the ashes, baby. Now you get to be in the Emperor position. Emperor position is that you say, here's what I'm going to do, here's what I'm not going to do, here's where I'm going to go. You can stay, you can go, all those things, right? You get to make the call. You get to call the shots. That's who you are. Now, there's an opportunity for you to step out in faith, and it's really, really scary, and I'm going to encourage you to do it. Don't know that you are, though. So opportunity coming. You need to look at it. You need to really, really examine it. You need to kick the tires and check the oil pan. See if it really is for you. You don't have to take opportunities, You can say, oh, no, thank you. I prefer not. But you owe it to yourself to at least look at this opportunity that's being offered to you this week. All right, now, let's do Leo. I like Leos. I'm surrounded by them. Leo, I don't know. You've been having not some good weeks in the summer months. Some aggravations, irritations. All right, so let's say this. The Five of Pentacles looks really bad. It's not as bad as it seems. It is. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Look up. Do you see the stained glass, the beautiful stained glass? If you just look up and look around you, you'll find what you need. There is also an opportunity for you for school. So maybe it's a certification. Might not be formal sitting in classroom school, but definitely school. It's also this learning makes you a little more marketable, so we'll take it. You're dealing with some heartbreak. Someone's hurt your feelings. I'm sorry. Stabbed you in the back. Lied to you. Lied about you. Okay. Hurt your feelings. Hurt your feelings. And I'm sorry. But Leo, I know you. I know you'll bounce back from it. And right now it sucks. This is a sucky week for you. And I'm sorry. Take the good where you can find it this week, okay? Do not despair. This too shall pass, my darlings. All right, Virgo. This one's mine, so we'll see. See what it looks like. All right. Okay. Well, you get what you get, right? So you have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is that someone is going to say something very nice to you, very kind, making you feel, ooh, good. So you know what you say? Thank you. Never just go, oh. Always say thank you, all right? Five of Swords. Five of Swords typically is getting all the marbles, walking off the battlefield, getting what you need. However, today it's reversed. So what you thought you wanted, what you're working for and trying for, not yet. It's not yet. It's coming, but it's not yet. You've also got a Tower, so there's some kind of hell breaking loose. Forewarned is forearmed. Since we're seeing a Tower tonight. Oh, my least favorite card. But if you know it's coming, you can kind of brace yourself. So whatever is going on that is kind of shaky or whatever, just get ready. And know that you will survive the rubble. And then you can start to build again. Also remember this, just because a tower comes, crashes down, knocks everything around, when you pick the pieces up, you don't have to build the same thing again, right? You can build whatever the hell you want to. Up to you. Okay? All right. Not a great week for Virgo either. So I really think that astrologically, besides that Mercury, I thought there's other things going on in the planets that's affecting Virgo, because we've had like a series of not great card readings in the last, I don't know, several months. We only had a couple that were like, oh, that's good. Yay, Virgo. All right. Libra. You get the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is all about new stuff, new energy. You know how a sword cuts through. It's cutting through all the BS. And we get the Six of Pentacles. And it is upright. Enough money to meet your needs and some left over to be charitable and to be generous. Because that's kind of in your nature anyway. And with Queen of Swords, she's difficult. She's more than likely she's an air sign. I bet she's a Gemini. But she's difficult because she thinks that she's smarter than everybody else, better than everybody else, and everyone should kowtow to her. And she makes people feel small and tiny. Okay? Don't let her get in your head. She's not any smarter, she's not any bigger, she's not any braver. She's not any better. But she makes people think she is. So do not listen to her and don't let her get in here. She's good at it. She is a manipulator. All right. Scorpio. Let's see what you got. Hello, Scorpions, and see what's up with you tonight. Actually, this week. Huh. All your cards are in reverse. That's interesting. Not in a bad way. It's interesting in that the cards that I'm looking at, that I've pulled, are not great cards, but we'll take them because it's the Three of Swords, which typically is heartache. It's a knife in the back. Someone's hurt you, insulted you, hurt your feelings. But tonight it is reversed for y'all. So whatever's going on with you, it's going to be okay. Also, we have the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords typically is can't see the path, don't know what to do, can't go, can't move, can't, just being stuck. But again, it's reversed, and hallelujah for that. Now, the Nine of Wands, and I can look at this in two different ways. So the Nine of Wands is typically about being outmanned and outgunned, people coming to you, but you hold the high ground. I'm going to say to you, remember that you hold the high ground. Remember that you have all the cards. Don't let anybody drag you out of your safety, out of your sanctuary, out of your place where you are safe, okay? Don't let them get you. Pretty much, I don't know that Scorpio lets anybody get them, so I think we're okay. Sagittarius. Sag, what do you got going on tonight? Okay, so Sagittarius. First, I gotta have something to drink. You have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is good and kind-hearted. He feels like an older person. He has such good advice and such good information. He never throws it on you. He never goes, here's what I think you should do. You have to go to him. Pardon. You have to go to him and say, what do you think about this thing? And he'll sit and he'll think about it and ponder it, and then he'll give you the best answer. So, Seven of Cups, but it's reversed tonight. Seven of Cups is a lot of choices. Some of them may be not as good as you think. Some of them might be pie in the sky. But because it's reversed, I feel like you don't have as many choices as you had a week ago. And maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe that's okay. Narrowing down the field, right? You are being counseled to be patient. Not a great card. It's not a bad card either. But we're not good. Humans are not real good at having patience. But I'm saying to you, take a deep breath before you make choices. Do not go off half-cocked. Okay? Look at everything logically. You're pretty good at that for the most part. So look at it logically and then pick what's best for you. Yes? Okay. There you go. Now, Capricorn. All right, Cap. What do you got tonight? What's going on? Interesting. Because, I say interesting because I'm always interested when we get multiple cards, like multiple signs get the same card over and over. And this is not one of them, but the Devil. So the Devil is about fear. It's about anxieties. It's about things are not as real or not as scary as you think they are in your head, okay? So go forward anyway. Now, Six of Pentacles has come up 3 times tonight. Twice reversed and once. So what you're concerned is that there's not enough money. So if what you put out into the universe is there's not enough, guess what you get back? Not enough. All right? Because look, your next card is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is more than enough. You can plant whatever you want in your garden. You can make the choice that you want to. Everyone can get over themselves. So it feels like, oh my God, I'm scared. I'm scared there's not enough money. But there is. I'm telling you, there's enough money. Plenty. There's plenty. So stop working and acting from a place of lack. I ain't got enough. Stop saying that, okay? Because every time you say that, the universe listens. Remember that the universe is geared to give you what you ask for. You have to be smart enough to ask. But whatever you put in is what you get back out. So if what you're saying is, I want to be a ballerina, the universe says, sure, okay. And you say, but I know I'll never, ever be a ballerina. And the universe goes, okay. Okay? Aquarius. That's one more shuffle. It needs one more shuffle. I don't know why. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what you got tonight for us. Well, that looks pretty healthy. We'll take that. So, Aquarius, you get the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is good, but it's a little scary because, look, she's leaving. She's leaving everything behind her because she's outgrown it, because it no longer fits her, because it no longer benefits her. So that's growth. Growth is never comfortable, is it? But you're going to do it anyway. And then you have the Three of Pentacles, which I also love because Three of Pentacles is about building, it's about growing, it's about honing your skills, it's about not being afraid to say, hey, how do you think we should do this? Or how would you do this? Getting information. And you have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, someone has something good to say to you about you. All right, and again, what you're supposed to do is go, oh, thank you so much. All right, don't do the, oh, it was nothing. Don't do it. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that you appreciate me. All right, Pisces, let's look at you. Ah, my little fishes. All right. Pisces is another one of those, you know, like Gemini, there's can go 2 ways. Okay. That's kind of interesting. I love interesting cards. So, one of my favorite cards, one of the best in the deck, is the World, in my opinion. It means the world is at your feet. The world is your oyster. Whatever you want, you can get. You just have to have the cuspa to reach out and take it. However, you also have the Ten of Wands, which again, you're carrying too much stuff, too many burdens. You're worried about people. It's not yours to worry about. So my grandmother used to say, it ain't your baby, you don't have to rock it. I'd like you to remember that, please. We also have a King of Pentacles, but tonight he is reversed. So the King of Pentacles can be very, He's very down to earth. He's very grounded. He likes everything to be orderly. He can be a little rough and it's a little brusque, rather. Doesn't always be like, oh, he's not all hearts and sunshine. Okay, he's earthy. But I feel like because he's reversed tonight, that I feel like that he's more gruff than he ought to be, than he needs to be. I feel like he hurts feelings. I feel like he rubs people the wrong way. Do not take him as seriously as he would like for you to. Okay? He knows a lot, but baby, he doesn't know everything, right? All right, now, let's read for the world in the state that it's in. I hope that as you lay down every night, you're praying, please, for protection, and please let things get better. Please, how do I help make things get better? Okay. There have been worse times than this, and you know it if you know your history at all. We shall get through this. We shall persevere. We shall come out on the other side. I promise you. All right. Let's see what we get. Interesting cards again. Isn't that interesting? Okay. So, in the deck, in the tarot deck, there are 22 major arcanas. Major arcanas are about big things, world things, earth-shaking things. The rest of the cards are about love and money and sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It is unusual to pull 3 and get 3 of the major arcana. So look, we have the Judgment card. Rising from the ashes. Judgment coming. Get ready for it because it's going to be crazy. We get the Star. Everything that we hope and dream we can achieve. And we get the Magician. So I would say to you, use your magic, whatever your magic is. If it's doing spells, if it's dancing in the moonlight, if it's herbs, if it's rosary beads, if it's praying in church on Sunday or every day, it doesn't make any difference. Put out that energy. We're going to be okay. Everything is fine. Be nice to each other. And you know what? Most importantly, be nice to you. And I will see you next week. This is for the week of July the 6th. Okay. And if you would like more information, if you want to know more things, if you would like a tarot reading, Goddess of the Moon. And our phone number is 615-251-9833, and I'll be happy to read for you. Have a great night and blessings on you.